Okay everyone, welcome back. Video number 2 in Wintermute episode number 3. Yes, we are still here in the basement of Molly's house, or Pleasant Valley Farmstead, depending on how long you've been playing the game. And we're still here with the body of the, well, we don't know. And I dare say we're going to find that out later. But right now, we are needing to head over to the barn to Molly. Now, I'm assuming we're heading to the red barn. But again, this is Wintermute. Things may well have changed. You never know. So, let us head outside. We know it's going to be blizzardy. So we're going to go out through this exit hatch, which is the one we've usually come in through. Although they have redesigned the basement slightly. It's laid out ever so slightly differently than it used to be. I'm really hoping that inside door is still there in survival, because that will make Pleasant Valley Farmstead a really good location. Because it means you can get to the barn. There we go. Okay, so these are called blizzard lines. These are there to help you in low visibility find your way between buildings. They are new. They were not there in survival, and they are not going towards the red barn, which is that way. So, I reckon a new barn has sprung up. Let's follow it and see where we're going. The red barn is over that way. Sort of, yeah, the house is there, so the red barn's that way. So we're not going there, we're going a totally different way. Blizzard lines are godsend in this kind of conditions because they allow you to find your way between buildings. So if you need to get from an outbuilding to your main building, you can just follow them and you know you're going to get there. Keeping an eye open for wolves, obviously. We know they're around. Going to move quite quickly because we're not wearing brilliant clothing and it is cold. Where we're going, listening out for wolves. Presumably the closer we get to this, there we go, I hear the bark. I heard a bark. Where is it? There he is. Uh-oh. We're fighting. Okay, so wolf encounter number 1. I was not expecting that. No afflictions though, we're all good. We've got a tractor and a brand new barn. This was not here before. Okay, let's get inside and we'll see what Molly has to say inside this barn. Okay, well, she's not here. We have a dead wolf. A couple of arrows. But we have no Molly. We do, however, have a ringing phone.
Hello?
That you?
Molly?
Yeah. Look, sorry I bailed on you, but I couldn't take a chance and wait. One of those big bastards broke into the barn. And as luck would have it, I'd left my bow in here last summer, completely forgot. Anyways, took care of that son of a bitch.
Molly, I was in your basement.
Right. So?
I found the body.
Shit.
Molly, who was it?
Just... It's none of your business. I told you to stay out of my shit.
Well, very mysterious, but she's not here, so no confrontation unless she turns back up.
For a town meeting of some kind. Looks like the town's not too far from here. If Mackenzie did pass through, he might have ended up there.
Okay, so we have a flyer for a community hall. Find Thompson's Crossing. I have a feeling that's going to be the crossroads that we already know and love. Yes, it is. So there we are. That's where we're going. That is where there is the gas station. By the side of the road. If you've watched my survival mode videos, you'll know where that is. That's, I think, where we're headed. There's the red barn, which is where I assumed we were going. And we've actually ended up here, which is a brand new barn, which we have never seen before. Okay, so we need to make some decisions on what we're going to do. It's pretty cold. We need to warm ourselves up. So I think what we need to do, let's just take stock for a second and work out some planning. So let's just gather what's in here. Again, same strategy. At the moment we have the capacity, so we might as well gather everything we see. Let's have a look around. Obviously we have this fella who is pretty useless to us now. Can't harvest it either, so... oh, what's that? Bed? Oh, I can sleep in the hay. Awesome. Okay, that's cool. Didn't realise that. We got some firewood and we've got a fire barrel. So I think what I'm going to do... I think this room is... yeah, it's below freezing. So what I'm going to do... let's get a... oh, a hatchet! Awesome! Perfect. Spot on. Right. So we are tooling up. Obviously, there's bedroll here as well. We are tooling up pretty well. A really big wheel. Let's get ourselves a fire going. Because I think... oh, do I have any tinder plugs? No, I don't. So I need to craft some tinder plugs before we carry on. Crafting menu has changed as well, I've noticed. This is a little bit less graphical than it used to be. It's slightly different. So a few little changes that I've spotted. So we'll go ahead and do some crafting just to make some tinder plugs from our bits and pieces that we've gathered. It's midday. It'd be nice if we can get ourselves to that crossroads before nightfall if possible. I think that would be good. Just need to take stock of where we are. We haven't got much water and we haven't got much food. And we're in pretty bad shape. In fact, that bit of food we do have, I'm actually tempted to eat it because it's at the point where it's probably okay. Yeah, but if it had gone any worse than that, we'd have been wasting it. So I'm going to have it now. I wouldn't normally do that. I'd normally balance it a little bit more, but I don't want to lose that bit of food. So let's get our fire going. I'm going to use a book because that's pretty much a guaranteed fire. So we'll get a book burning. And then we'll chuck some of the reclaimed wood. Because we've got a hatchet, of course, we can go and gather more reclaimed wood to make more fires. And I think I might do that before we leave. Just gather a bit of reclaimed wood. There we go. So we've got a fire going. So I'm going to bung on there. I'm going to try and make 2 loads of water. So I'm going to chuck a couple of bits of reclaimed wood on there. I am, of course, assuming I have a recycled can in my inventory, don't you? So you always start with a recycled can. So let's just do our water. I'm just going to pass time until it's ready. And then we'll just do some more. Might as well time accelerate because there's no real reason not to. There we go. So we've got a couple of loads of water there. I might... where are we time-wise? I'm almost tempted to get started, you know. I mean... I really want to just get to that crossroads because I think that's going to be a good place for us to go. And I am sort of in the back of my mind slightly worried that Molly's going to turn up here and we're going to have a confrontation that we're not really geared up for. So I'm almost tempted to get going away from this barn. Oh, I am of course also concerned that another wolf might break in. I mean, I'm probably reading a little bit too much into it, but I kind of want to get moving. So let's head out. Let's get going. We've gathered everything. We've done some water. We've been by the fire for a bit. Let's get outside. Let's see if we can get moving. Well, that's not a sight I wanted to be greeted by. I think I'll have a quick look around the back here, but I think I'm going to be brave Sir Robining this. Now, I could do with gathering sticks, but I don't want to hang around too long with all those wolves. Sticks are firewood. Sticks are life. They're also death if they hold you up when there's a wolf on your tail. Okay, we'll go this way, and I think there's probably going to be a break in the fence that'll just let us get across. To the other side, there usually is. There we go. Okay, so we're getting away from the wolves. At the moment, certainly are all behind us. And we're going to... yes, the community hall is where we're going. Have a quick look at the map.
I can't feel my feet.
See, that's where we're heading, and our objective is to get there. So let's go. I might have to stop and make a small fire because I am at potential hypothermia risk, so I might just need to make a little bit of a fire. That sounds welcoming. We're on Heartbreak Bridge. There seems to be an awful lot more wolves around than there normally is on Pleasant Valley, but again, this is Wintermute, not survival, so things are slightly different. Let's just keep on trucking down the road. It's like there's something over there at the side of the road. Yeah, that looks like it's something that's dead. Is that a person? They've got a knife stuck in them, whoever they are. It is, it's a person.
It's so cold. I just want a prison guard. Oh, shit.
Now, obviously, we know from the first couple of episodes of Wintermute that Astrid did come into contact with the escaped prisoners. And obviously, this is not great for them. Let's have a quick look. Have rearranged additional officers for upcoming transfer. Fairly standard stuff. No, nothing really pertinent to us right now. But there's a blood trail leading off in that direction. Now, I do need to make myself a fire. That little barn is probably a good place for me just to have a quick pause. So I'm going to head this way. Hope it's safe. Hopefully I'm not going to come across anything nasty there. Okay, a bit of orange fabric. So that would suggest that there is a convict around somewhere, but he's bleeding heavily. So we might find he's either going to be like the other one that we found before, or he's another body like the prison guard. We're walking into a headwind, which is why we're going so slowly. Just going to reload my rifle while we're walking along. Not rifle, revolver. So I've got a full load of shots in there. Coming up to the barn. Quick look around. Blood trail definitely leads into the barn. I'm going to go in with some degree of caution. Oh, okay. Looks like we have another body. More than anything else.
Another body.
Bloodstained convict note. I'm soaking right through this paper. All that's left of me are these cowards. Like something jump up and bit me. It was wrong to follow Matthias. No leader, don't trust him, won't lead you home. I can't remember who Matthias is. Was he the guy we found in the farm? Or was he the guy that caught us at the end? I think he might be the guy we found in the barn. Okay. Ah, okay, that's picked up a new objective. Search for more signs of escaped convicts. That's a side mission. A number of survivors from the Black Rock prison bus have found their way to Pleasant Valley. Investigate to see if the events in Milton have followed us through the mountains. So that's a side mission. So we've searched the body and the surrounding area, and there's a couple more by the looks of it that we're going to find. But right now, we've got a few things here that... Whoops, the daisies. I'm just going to holster that. So I meant to pick up the flare, not fire the rifle. Granola bar, another recycled can, another revolver cartridge. Just replace the one we just fired into the floor. A couple of bits of firewood. What have we got in here?
This
Coal!
handy.
Okay, that's cool. Some coal. That's good. Well, we need to light a fire. And I think what I might do... What I might do, you know, is do this side mission while we're around this area. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's not too far away from where we are, actually. So, I am almost tempted just to have a quick nosy around for this side mission. Unless it's... I suppose it is heading up almost into the mountains a little bit. But it's certainly... It's closer to us than anything else. And we can carry on and get to the... Okay, I'm tempted, you know. But I think what we need to do first is just get ourselves through the night, I'm suspecting. We certainly need to warm ourselves up. Let's see if there's anything in here. No. We definitely need to warm ourselves up. So will it let me light a fire here? No. Oh, I can light one there. Let's put it just to one side. And again, have we got books? No, we haven't got any books. Let's get a fire going. We just need to warm ourselves up, sort out our hypothermia risk before I think we continue. And possibly, I might sleep through the night. We'll see how long we decide to hang around here. And I'm also going to make some more water, because we need some.
Perfect.
So, let's add some fuel. We've got coal, which is unusual, but I can't add that just yet. I have to wait for a certain amount of time. So let's chuck some of this on. And I have 2 slots for water, so we're going to make the most of having 2 water slots and make 2 lots. Whoops, 2 lots of water. That should be as well. Should have plenty left on that fire for me to do that again. So just standard survival tactics. We're just making water. Might as well time accelerate. We're warming ourselves by the fire. We've got an hour left on this campfire. So we might as well do some more water. We'll do another load. I'm still trying to decide whether to go and investigate. I think what I might do, you know, we'll still press on. We'll still press on for the crossroads, I think, and then we'll come back for this side mission, because it is going off on a bit of a tangent. We're actually heading into darkness now, though. But part of me just kind of wants to get there, so I'm going to grab a torch, I think, and we'll get ourselves moving and see if we can get ourselves to the crossroads before it goes completely dark, which is not going to be too far away. We're heading into the end of the day now, so we'll just see if we can get ourselves over there. I do have a hatchet. I can harvest some firewood, but I'm not going to do that right now. I think when we get to the crossroads, we'll kind of take stock of where we are and what we can do to just get ourselves on a little bit more of a survival footing before we start thinking about heading out and investigating other things. Not too bad travelling weather right now. What's the temperature? It is -15. And you see, I do have a torch, which they don't last as long as they used to, torches. They used to last ages, and in real life they probably would, in all honesty. They certainly last longer than they do here, but never mind. There's the red barn. But there's a wolf. I can see a wolf. The red barn is one I did contemplate heading towards. In fact, a couple of wolves. I did sort of think maybe we should go there, but that stag is running this way, which makes me a bit nervous. Yeah, another wolf by the looks of it. So no, I don't think I'm going to go there. I think I am going to keep pressing on for the crossroads. It's not that far away, so we should be alright. Should be able to get there. Yep, there's the welcoming of the wolves. I'm not going to go to the barn. I think I'm going to press on for the crossroads. It's not too far, so we should be able to get there pretty quickly. I know it's going dark, but we should be alright. Up the road with our torch. We have got some flares as well. We've actually picked up a fair few flares in various places.
My fingers feel numb.
Yeah, we're okay at the moment. We are getting cold, but we're okay at the moment. I can keep hearing noises though. I don't really want to be jumped. So we're on Contemplation Bridge. So the crossroads is not a million miles away. Starting to go a little bit murky, but hopefully we're alright. Heading down towards the crossroads. I might cut the corner off. Normally I will follow the road. The crossroads and the gas station is pretty much straight ahead here if we cut across to the left of that big rock rather than going around it. So I might well do that and head that way. Just to cut off the corner. The torch is about to go. Is that a column of smoke? That is a column of smoke there, isn't it? Coming up out of the murk. Which is slightly ominous.
Maybe that community hall from the flyer.
Yes, it is. Now that's either ominous or it means they've got a fire going. One or the other. We'll find out. Okay, my torch is extinguished, so let's get rid of it. Keep moving. It's getting a bit dark, but hopefully we'll be alright. A little bit murky, but we'll just keep following the smoke trail. I can actually see a fire, but the building still looks okay. So it's not like this school, it's not been set on fire by the looks of things, but maybe something's burning. We'll find out when we get there. This community hall, if it is a community hall, is new. There never used to be one here. There basically used to be a little sort of roadside store with a gas station, and a few buildings and some burnt out buildings, and that was about it. So this, I think, is a new building, another new building. Coming over one of the snow-covered roads. Looks like we've got several new things here. Okay, I'm kind of, yes, we'll keep going towards the smoke. We'll go over the hill. Looks like there's 2 columns of smoke here, actually. Oh, here's some burnt out.
It used to be anyway.
Slightly bigger than it used to be. Yeah, this used to be really small. It's actually a proper little town now, isn't it? Look at that. A proper town. This never used to be here. Looks like there's a little church and things over there as well. And here is
That's
what
got to be the community hall.
that looks like. Yep. We have a big bonfire outside and a little fire inside by the looks of it. It looks occupied. Okay. Is this fire giving off any heat? Okay, let's get inside.
Out here. Look for shelter.
There we go. So we're nice and safe, hopefully. See who's in here.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
Don't need tentacles, but I will pinch the accelerator. Don't know what's in here. Whoop. Hard to say. Oh, it's the little office. Oh, okay. Not very much in here. I'll leave all that. I assume then the main part of it is here. Oh, yes. Okay, here we go. So we've got some people, and we have someone tending to them. Potentially. Let me just extinguish my lantern. I don't think I need it. Well, this is the only guy standing, so let's go and have a chat with him.
Oh, hello.
Ah, local vicar by the looks
Did
of
you
it.
come from the crash site like the others? All the cots are taken, but you can sit by the fire and warm up a bit.
Crash site. How did you know about the...
The crash site. Don't you remember? Another one suffering from shock, maybe.
I crashed, but days ago, far from here.
No. You crashed yesterday. In the hills. A terrible crashing sound. I even heard it over the howling blizzard. Don't you remember?
Listen, I'm sorry. You must be mistaken. I crashed, but not here.
Oh, of course. Well, please stay and warm yourself by the fire until we can figure out where you belong.
Okay, so we are in a community hall. The crash, of course, he's referring to is presumably the one that was on the top of Timberwolf Mountain. In survival mode, we're familiar with that. Timberwolf Mountain was where there is a crash plane, so I assume that's the crash that we're talking about here. This chap looks like the local vicar. Presumably he's looking after these people who are survivors by the looks of it from that crash. So it looks like we've got another big dialogue sequence. I'm actually coming up to my time on this video, so I think what I'm going to do, before we start this dialogue sequence, I think we're going to call it on this video, and we're going to carry on this in the next video. So that's how we're going to start the next video in our Long Dark Wintermute episode 3 playthrough. So thank you as always for joining me. Please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and any comments down in the comment section below. I am the Photo Gamer. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again very, very soon.